Hello Pisces, Elsie here to give you a reading. I just thought I would drop by and give y'all an update for the weekend energy, right? I thought at first I was going to do singles reading, and I suppose it still could be, but I'm just going to ask for whatever's the most important thing for you for the weekend. So here we go, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for clicking here. If you are brand new, I hope you will decide to stay. And we love to be in the comments to talk to each other. We actually want to communicate. So if you are interested in exchanging energy with me by giving me a thumbs up silently or communicating in the comments, that'd be great. I would love that. I love to know who is out there. And if I can't see your name and if I don't know you're there, I can't include your energy. So yeah, you just got to exchange something with me. All right, Pisces, I am your Pisces sister. I have 2 fishes in my moon sign. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's talk about Pisces energy, please. What is coming up for this weekend for Pisces, please? Interesting. The first thing I want to say is that you may not be aware of someone who has become single. I did say at the beginning that I didn't really care if it was a singles reading or not, but looks like we have someone in individual energy here. Could be someone who's an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but I believe it's somebody that you want to reconnect to. That's what I think, Pisces. It's someone that you want to reconnect to, right? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Coming in from out of the cold. Oh, we got 2 Pentacles as well. So not really sure. Like feeling like it's all hanging in the balance. All the balls are in the air, right? You're doing all the juggling, all those plates that they spin around at the circus on those really tall poles, right? Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's kind of ideas bouncing back and forth. Things are materializing, I do believe, and I think you want to reconnect with someone you haven't seen in a while, or someone who's been hermited. Maybe you're the one that's been hermited, but it's individual energy here, and it feels like the individual energy, the person who is single, might be someone who you don't necessarily trust. Someone that you are not really sure was ever telling you the truth. Someone who I feel just gives you the hooded version of them is what I want to say. It's like they show you kind of who they are and let you assume the rest. It's like somebody you're not really sure about. This person, I feel, is somebody who's coming in to give you reciprocity. And maybe the illusion was you thought you would never get it. Maybe the illusion or the lie or the delusionment is you never thought you would get reciprocity from this person. I see something coming in the very near future, though. Ultimately, you're unsure because you're crowned with the 7 of Swords. That's what's on your mind. Somebody's been lying to you or not telling the whole truth. Maybe not lying, but maybe just leaving some very important details out. Maybe someone was lying to you that they were single. Yeah. Could very well be. If this person was lying to you about them being single, I feel like they really are single now. But you may or may not have known that they had someone else that they were giving to reciprocally. I think that's why this had to wait, I want to say. Right? 6 and 1 is 7. 7 Pentacles is about waiting for things to grow, giving things energy, being patient, taking your time. But also it's about growth, right? So I feel like somebody had to learn to grow possibly after having some sort of legal something that made them single, right? So I feel like justice does tell me that there is something in the courts and somebody became single and now is looking at starting again, but they're waiting for the right time. This person is somebody who lied to you about them being single, I believe. I think that they were probably maybe separated, not yet divorced, or maybe to them in their mind, their relationship was over and, the formality was having to move out of the home. So this person could have actually been really connected to another person And that might be the lie. Maybe you found out later on that they were actually in a full-on relationship. Yeah, somebody here is ready to jump to their own defense, saying, "Look, in my defense, I was hurt really bad. I was behind the fear wall. I didn't know what to do." It feels like somebody here didn't know what to say, so they didn't give all the details. They didn't want to lie to you. Yeah, Pisces, they didn't want to lie to you, but they couldn't give you all the details. It feels like they could not because of legal ramifications. They may not have been able to say anything to you. But I do feel as though somebody here wants to have a new start after this legal thing has figured itself out. I feel like somebody had to jump to their own defense legally, is what I want to say. Somebody had to jump to their own defense, and so it left them here behind the fear wall as the wounded warrior, having gone through some sort of legal battle that they couldn't tell you about. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so now this person truly is single. Yeah, so 8 and 1 is 9. We're looking a little further into the future, and this person is now single. And I don't think they're having the best go of it, if I'm being honest. I don't feel like there's really, it's not a good relationship they broke away from, and therefore they don't have a good relationship with the person that they were with. I think this has also kind of spilled over into the self, is what I want to say, because that's what the 8 is, the 8 of Pentacles. You know, I feel like however they were treated in their relationship is something they kept quiet, and they made, then they moved about the world as though they were single. It's almost as if they were manifesting the end of a relationship, getting ready for what they were going to have to do when it ended. It was like somebody really foresaw that. I feel like somebody here, if you've been waiting on someone, I think you're going to see them. I really do. I think you will see them soon. We have the Page of Pentacles here. A message is coming, something that's materializing. It could be about money, but I feel like it's about investment or abundance or, you know, happiness that I haven't seen you in a while. I'm single now. But I really do feel that this person went through a lot of mental hardship in their relationship, which I feel in turn changed them, is what I want to say. That they are scared now. They feel like there's a hair trigger, right? They're really scared because it didn't work out before, that maybe it may not work out again. Somebody doesn't trust themselves, is what I feel here with the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Someone doesn't trust themselves that they've healed enough, because I feel like somebody here, there's a little bit of blood on the bottom of this card, right? Like it looks like somebody here really kind of took a punch, or, you know, Charlie just said that the reason that you haven't seen them yet, Pisces, is because they didn't want to bleed on you when someone else had cut them. So I feel as though this person's been trying to heal the self, and I think they've done it. This person is finally happy. Yeah, after a long time of, I feel it was mental hardship where they were. I think they're finally happy. Someone's finally feeling themselves. Yeah, they feel like they're in top shape. They look good. They're having fun with life. They're feeling good. And I do believe that they're ready for love. Somebody has grown here. So, you know, somebody's grown. They're now emotionally intelligent. Somebody who now understands really what it takes in order to be able to be deeply emotional, but be in control of your emotions, right? The Queen of Cups is someone who's mastered that. And for the Queen of Wands, I feel also it is doing what you want when you want to do it, but doing it in a way that is flowing and emotional and has depth of character and love. Do you know what I mean? Not just doing it because you're feeling selfish and you want to do it for yourself. So I think there's been a lot of lessons that have been learned here. I really feel it, this mental hardship, and I never see that card like that. I never see the mental hardship in this card. I always see it as people fighting or arguing or differences of opinion, but it feels like somebody has really been beat on mentally by the person that they were with. And that's why they didn't tell you that they were thinking of leaving their relationship, or they didn't tell you, they were giving you reciprocity, but they didn't tell you there was bad things going on in their own relationship. That's what it feels like here. So I think your person is healing the self, is what I want to say, after a tough time. And so the Eight of Pentacles to me then is, the self-mastery that this person has been going through after they finally got out from behind this fear wall. Yeah, it's time to drop the burdens, right? So someone's had an aha moment about you. Yeah. I feel like somebody here has come to the realization that you are the soulmate, or the one that they're attracted to, or the one that mirrors them, the one they feel comfortable with, the one that they're probably psychically connected to. So for these kinds of connections, you probably are in the midst of texting them, and then a text pops up for them. Like these are two people that are connected energetically, is what I want to say. And so I feel that your person wants to have another chance here because they think that you're the soulmate, right? Yeah. So somebody has decided that it's okay to be judged by you, that they're going to come in and they're going to talk to you about the details, about the Seven of Swords here. They want to know what's been going on. They're going to hold you to task, and they're going to judge you for not telling them what they wanted to know, or they're ready for your judgment because they haven't told you or didn't tell you what was going on at the time. They may have just ghosted you. The truth is that their long-term relationship was coming to an end and nobody wanted to close the cycle. That's what took so long. So if you've been waiting for someone, it was like someone was in the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Someone was avoiding the change. Even though it was a burden, they were avoiding the change. The long-term relationship had become a burden and they were feeling overwhelmed and confused. They didn't know what to do, and so they did nothing. Yeah. They took their time. They did nothing. And when they realized, I feel that it was really mentally impacting them, is impacting the mental health. I feel that that's when they make a choice to break away or break out. And then I feel they start repairing the self emotionally, start finding their passions, all that kind of thing. I think you have someone coming around here, is what I want to say. Someone who loves you a lot. Yeah. Someone who loves you a lot, but it's this person who was not honest with you, right? So you're going to be a little bit gun shy, I feel, when they do come around to you here. But the message is coming. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I want to go out, fun, flirty. Let's do something together. I've been waiting so long. I feel like we're never going to have victory if we don't do it right now. So I feel like this person has a lot going on in their life. They're juggling a lot of things, but they're going to carve out a specific time that you two can be together or see each other. And they're going to be consistent, because Pentacles are consistency, going over the details, making sure you're going slow, making sure you're going over all the details, before you take the next step. So I really feel like somebody here, they've been healing, and they're looking at you as the Nine Cups, but they don't necessarily know that you want to talk about it. They want to reconnect, but do you? I think you do. I think you will. Yeah, King of Swords is here. There's going to be a lot of very honest communication here. I think that's what's going on. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, my Pisces friends. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me this year. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go for now. I will be back on Monday with your sneak peek for the week. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Bye-bye.